Wizards, it's me, Halikura, back with another magical quest. Whether you are a seasoned grandmaster or just dusting off your old spellbook, you're in the right place. Today we are tackling a massive stretch of caramel covering quests 60 through 69, include the Black Licorice Forest and Gobberton. So grab your wine, put your treasure cards, summon your favorite pad, and let's dive back into the spiral. How is everyone's day? How is it everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I'm spending some downtime catching up with my favorite TV shows and chatting with my friends on social media. I got my tea ready for this recording session, and I am feeling refreshed. I'd love to hear how your day is going in the comments below. So, let's get started with quest number 60.
Looks like you visit your dorm room back in Ravenwood if you want to move stuff between your bike and backpack.
Yeah, Zeke is annoying sometimes. Judge Veg.
Wizard, you stand accused of fraternizing with candy pushers, of producing and distributing foodstuffs with limited nutritional value. Also, you probably attacked the old one. How do you plead? Plea rejected. Proceed to each of the trial rooms for your sentencing and execution.
The witness will answer the question.
I do not know what is happening.
Did the wizard engage in willful acts of snackification? Yes or no? It's a simple question.
I am unsure. Ask them yourself.
Ah, there's the defendant now. Anything to say before I pass sentence? They thought not.
Cabal soldiers. I hate the Cabal soldiers. You know what? Let's get a hamstring. Yes, I have lots of crowns, and I thought it was a good idea to have lots of hamstring. Which is a good idea.
Well, before you find yourself losing more value...
Wizard, your jewel pouch is full. Sock it or discard some jewels to make room in your inventory.
Do you deal with this sort of lunacy often, Wizard? Because I do not. But we have to find Greta. We were separated when the vine sings pulled us into the ground. Which, lunacy, right?
You are accused of promoting sweets, which in turn promote poor health, obesity, and leaving chocolate stains on new white couches. How do you plead?
You will be the one pleading when I get out of here.
If you provide evidence on your accomplice, we will be willing to show leniency.
Good for you, because my accomplice won't. Will you, Wizard?
No, I don't think we will. Let's get level 170. So if you're enjoying your journey through the spiral, please hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment below the videos, and share them with your friends on social media. Every view and share helps me bring you even more live streams and walkthroughs. We got more subscribers and more valuable watchers. We are currently at 112 subscribers and 298 valuable watchers. And the love will help hitting our milestones. We got 3 goals for my channel. My short-term goal is to reach 330 subscribers and 1,330 valid public watchers.
Greta! Wizard, we must get her out of that cage!
Agreed.
I need to punch someone. Too bad they all ran away.
Perhaps we should do the same, yeah? Let the wizard find Rosina.
Yes, fine. Come along, Hans. We will wait outside. Wizard, find that Cabal maniac and end this.
I hate this world. It's sickering, false. Everything wrong with society. The spiral needs to become like uncooked vegetables. Hard, healthy, bland. That's what the first world was. No towering apex of divine civilization. It was just life without the culture and flavor created by the spiral worlds.
You talking about Husk? That wasn't Imperia. That was... Oh my gosh. Or are they talking about some other first world?
First world was cauliflower. Flat, tasteless pebulum. In a word, it was wholesome. And this place is a disease. A disease you're no doubt trying to save, which is why you're guilty, wizard. And the sentence for being guilty, death.
Judge Veg is not very judge-tastic. Judge-tastic, that's funny. Hey, I think. Well, I could upgrade that, yeah. You know what? After this fight, we might have to go get some more churros. Yeah. So like I was saying, my short-term goal is to reach 330 subscribers and 1,330 download channels. My midterm goal is to reach 660 subscribers and 2,660 download channels. Finally, my long-term goal is to reach 990 subscribers and 3,990 valid public watch hours. If you know anyone who needs help with any gameplay walkthroughs or lost food videos, send them my way. I truly would appreciate the support as we build this community together.
You in contempt of court. I didn't see eye to eye with the old one on everything. But he was a vegan, you know, so I gave him a pass. As for the cavities themselves, I told you, this world is diseased. Even you can't save it.
I do hate to be a bother, but would you be so kind as to let me out, kiddo? Thanks.
Excuse me, this happens when you have too many items in your backpack.
Yeah.
Ah, wonderful. Hello, I'm Rosina, part of the group known as Witch. I gather you're the wizard that's been making waves all over the spiral. Alfoy? No, I don't know what that is. I'm a gobbler, though I suffer from a variety of allergies to sugar, gluten, peanuts, dairy, soy, shellfish, and wood. I suspect this is related to my rather distinctive features. At any rate, what say we prove that unpleasant fellow wrong and save Caramel, eh? Let's just try not to spend too much time outside in the forest. Allergies and all that. Very uncomfortable.
Wizard, your friend scurried off again. Honestly, we just blinked and he was gone.
What in the name of Nana happened here? I can't have this stuff around me. I'm allergic to citrus and chlorophyll. Oh, and look, you found some gobblers. How about that? What were they doing here? Nana was sweating them for antijoys to make sour gummies. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever said.
Do you know how to counteract the antijoys so we can purify the tainted goomies? Will fairy dust do it?
Not by itself, kiddo. That would just pile sweetness on top of the sour. We need something to break down the antijoys themselves. Fortunately, I think these gobbler fellas can help us with... hang on. That.
Wait, I know you. You're the witch what banished our king. Run, everybody, run from the witch!
Oh, this again. They must be trying to hustle back to Gobberton. I left a boat by the Soda Lake. We gotta get there before they do.
The gobblers are gone and there is no boat. I guess they stole it to get back home. So now what do we do?
We must go to Gobberton, find out how Nana is getting its people to her factories, and disrupt her supply line of antijoys. Hans, Greta, return to the treehouse and tell everyone where we're going. Wizard, I hope you can breathe underwater.
Looks like this is where we part ways, Wizard. Good luck.
Alright, like I say, we need to get some jewels. But I think we also might have to upgrade our gear too. Fact. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now for the jewels. Alright, back to Karen now.
So you can breathe underwater. How are you doing that? Something celestia, huh? Makes as much sense as the rest of this. Now, watch out for those jellyfish!
We'll wait for that. For now,
Ah, that's better. No forests, no allergens. Welcome to Gobberton, Wizard. Is it everything you were expecting? As for the gobblers, we are an indolent people. We while away our days eating, expelling gases, and passing out from the exertion. Small details like maintenance and not eating the street tend to escape us. I'd hope to change that, to encourage them to do things, anything.
It's the witch, the one who scared King Cobblestone away. Get her!
But then there was that. I'm afraid I require your services as bodyguard, kiddo. Hopefully you can convince them not to resort to cannibalism.
So guys, shoutouts goes to Ariel Cornell, Sean Calhoun, Brian Handel, Susan Montel, Rick Nancy, Alyssa Smith, Ryan Ingles, Lucifer, Kim Mize, and Richard and NAMI. That's up. I have been working on the script for you guys a lot. And yeah. Changed it a bit. Hope you guys are okay with that. We got one gobbler down. That's good. Anyways, for Ariel Cornell, shout out to she's an amazing writer on Wattpad, talented YouTuber who means the world to me. For Sean Calhoun, shout out. He's a great friend. He's a great friend and a total D&D expert. Just like in Wizard101, D&D takes a lot of focus. So make sure you're paying attention when you're playing that game. for Brianna Hano. Shout out, she's a kind friend with her own awesome YouTube channel.
Fine. We won't eat the witch, but tell her she better not wish away our new king. Or bring us some food. Please.
Bring them food, but Nana supplies all the food to Gobberton. No wonder they're so hangry. It's those antijoys. They'll get you every time. I have a theory that gobbler physique and attitude are influenced by the food that we eat, more so than other races, hence my unique appearance. That's why I think gobblers can be the solution to the antijoys. We just need to feed them the right thing. Alas, they are set in their ways. I asked King Gobblestone, a portly fellow, even by gobbler standards, to see what happened if he exercised and ate fewer than 30 meals a day. This upset him greatly. He began ranting about witches, then waddled off to some other world. In response, the citizenry ran me out of town. Since I'm persona non grata here, can you ask some of the gobblers about the missing food rations, and if they've noticed any absent brethren? Capital! I'll do some sleuthing from the shadows and meet you on the other side of the island. Good luck!
Well, I think we saw him in Wizard City. In Coastal's Boulevard, yeah.
Gobblers working in factories? Yep, I heard about that. Not me, though. No, sirree, Bob. It's against the gobbler code. Eat, rest, play, sleep. And sometimes sleep eat. There's still a debate about that last one. Point is, gobblers don't work or conversate. Hint, hint, eh? Hint.
Gobblers working in factories? Why would you say such a horrible thing? My blood sugar's too low for this kind of talk. I gotta lie down.
The food ration drive from Nana have stopped. Everybody panic! Oh, so sleepy. Nap now, panic later. Night-night.
Look at that gobbler's friend.
What's this about sweating anti-joys? Is that for when I feel like a nut or when I don't? Oh, anti-joys. Yeah, that sounds exhausting. And our food drops. Yeah, they get taken away whenever Nana needs another professional taste tester for her factory. Been happening a lot lately. King Gobsmack says the testers just sit and eat all day, then give Nana their expert opinions. Well, I do it, but it sounds exhausting.
Well, what's the not-so-skinny, kiddo? Learn anything useful? So Nana and Co. are extorting the gobblers for expert taste-testing labor? How grandmotherly. And the new King Gobsmack is in on it? Well then, we must have words with King Gobsmack. You go distract the castle guards by the side door, whilst I sneak in elsewhere. Meet me inside.
Hold up, little buddy. I mean, halt in the name of the king.
Oh, that sounded so authoritative, buddy. I'm like literally shaking over here. Nicely timed.
Thanks, buddy. We're pretty awesome guards, aren't we, buddy?
So awesome, buddy. Oh, and you can go on in, little bud. Just know that we're like pretty sure we saw a gross witch sneaking around.
Way to be informative, buddy. Let's totally go the opposite way and hunt down that witch, buddy. Oh, and maybe something to eat.
Okay.
I've got good news and bad news.
We totally knew you were trying to distract us while your witch friend snuck into the castle. and we know which witch that witch is.
Hoo-ah! And we caught you both! And we brought backup buddies! We're like the best guards ever, aren't we, buddy?
Oh, the faster you fight them, the faster they stop talking.
Anyways, for NAMI's shoutout, I do support NAMI, and honestly, it's the best program out there. They do fun work because they are helping people with anxiety, depression, and support, and they're all over the country for you guys and for Rick Matty and some cool shoutouts. There are two wonderful friends that I've connected through NAMI and social media. So Alyssa Smith, she's a super entertaining friend, and I've known her since our college days. Quest 64.
Oh, no fair. You cheated. You okay, buddy?
I think so. Thanks for asking, buddy. We totally would have won that fight if we'd been properly fueled.
Good point, buddy. You come back after we've eaten, and we'll put the hurt on you.
Yeah! Until then, I guess you can, go talk to the king. Just don't run this one off with your crazy witch talk, okay?
Ooh, sick burn, buddy. Come on, let's go find clouds that look like stuff.
Let's hope those two aren't indicative of the new king's sensibilities. This way.
Wizard, your jewel pouch is almost full. Sock it or discard some jewels to make room in your inventory.
We know.
Good gravy! Your Majesty clearly hasn't missed too many meals. I guess Gobblestone was the snack-size king.
His voraciousness, King Gobsmack, demands to know the reason for this intrusion. He also inquires about this gravy you spoke of.
We demand to know why gobblers are being offered up like chattel to be sweated in Nana's factories.
The tributes serve a higher purpose. They will continue, so the food drops continue. You won't drive away Gobsmack as you did his cousin.
Gobblestone wasn't driven away. He rolled away after I suggested he try jumping jacks. You see, exercise produces splendorphins, which... Oh, yeah. No need to translate that, Wormtongue. We get the gist. Come on, kiddo. Let's get out of here. I think I have an idea. Gobsmack may be worse than Gobblestone, but that worthless conversation made me realize something else. Gobblers are the problem, but we can also be the cure. When we exercise, our bodies produce sweet splendorphins. They can negate the antijoys. At least that's my theory. We'll need to test it. I've created a makeshift lab in an old building that these gobblers wouldn't dare trespass in. The gym. Let's go.
And we leveled up to 149. Let me check my book of spell. For spell rating. It's pretty good. Okay, we upgraded that. Crack it. Oh, yes. That's right. Our spell tiers have upgraded. So let me do that first. Well, some have upgraded. Okay. Oh yes, we need to fill our treasure deck. Okay, now we're good to go for that. Alright, time to see Rosina at the gym.
Well, that's odd. The door won't open. Ugh, the old lock probably rusted shut or something. We'll have to go round the long way. Follow me.
Go away! No one may enter the witch's abode!
Why not?
After she left, nasty boogeyman appeared. Terrible monsters of slime and ick. So we locked them in the place no one ever goes.
I see. And what if I told you that I was the witch in question?
Oh, well, I guess I would arrest you. But the jail's all the way over there. And I'm pretty comfortable. So help yourself.
Huh. The garter is a bit not what you would expect from a guard.
What are those things? They're disgusting. Are they? No. Oh, you think they'll leave us alone if we don't pick at them?
Why do they look like trash monsters?
Experience of my life. You know what I think these are? Well, you see, gobblers ingest a great deal, especially sugar. And, at least my theory is, food greatly affects every atom of their bodies. In this case, those atoms have become imbued with sugar rush energy. Now, when certain bodily substances are expelled, say via sneezing, the sugar rush energy in those substances persists and, yeah, let's just go. Oh, of course. More of the disgustingness.
So wait, are those like trash monsters or like from the drains, or are they like snot? I really don't want to know. Don't know what they look like.
a mucus monster in the next room.
Good point.
Yep, and there it is. An even bigger one. A full-on boogeyman, no less. I swear you can't write something this repugnant.
Okay. So anyways, Ryan to shut up. I know him since college. While finding over SMG4 on YouTube and hanging out on social media. For Kim Eyes a shout out. No, I'm sorry. For Kim Eyes and a Richard shout out. They're two wonderful friends in real life on social media and in the world of Wizard101 too. For Lucifer, shout out, he's a good friend on social media and in the Wizard101 community.
Mind the treadmills. All right, I've removed the barricade on the front door they put up to keep the snot soldiers in. Now, shall we get down to business? Capital! I have everything we need here to test the effect of splendorphins on antijoys. Except, of course, for the antijoys themselves. I'll need you to go get some from the hangry gobblers. Just get them worked up and collect the sweat. Battling ought to do it. Meanwhile, I'll run on one of these old treadmills to make splendorphins. When you have the anti-joy-filled sweat, come back through that other entrance. Shouldn't be any of those nasty little nose nuggets that way.
Alright guys, so I have a good question for you. What is your favorite world and Earth in Wizard101? And why is it your favorite world and Earth? If you have a favorite world and Earth, put it down in the comments below and let me know why. So far, my favorite role on my story and life dual school wizard would be right now because it reminds me of Charlie the Chocolate Factory. That's why. And my favorite arc was has to be I was saying this because we're learning about where we belong in this spiral. Now for my ice wizard, it would definitely be the fifth. I would have to say, yeah, fifth oak. And definitely Darkmoor. My fire wizard. Right now, for my fire wizard is Serenopolis. Oh, and why is Darkmoor and Fifth Oak my favorite ones? Well, it gives us a chance to explore where we left off from Castle Darkmoor. That's why, and also for my fire wizard, why I say Serenopolis is because we get to go back to Cocktopia. My favorite arc was the console one where he has his own mini arc and he gives us a warm. I'm not gonna spoil Darkmoor's. I'm not going to spoil Duel for you guys yet, because I haven't gotten there yet on this wizard. silence is what we need. One more blade and it will hit them.
Mess with us again and I'm going to eat your hat. Seriously though, this is a delicious looking hat.
Okay. Strange and weird. I think these gobblers are really hungry. Someone's gotta feed them.
You're back. I've collected my splendorphins. And you have the antijoys. Great. Just give me a moment to mix them together. Success! They cancel each other out, which means we can remove the sourness of the gummies so good old-fashioned fairy dust can do its thing. The problem is getting enough splendorphins. I can't do it by myself, and the other gobblers are too hangry and lazy. But like I said, a gobbler's personality is affected by what they eat. So if we can find the right food, it might settle them. To that end, check out the library. It's nothing but cookbooks, so I've never actually been, but perhaps one such book has the meal we need.
Okay. That's a good idea. Good place to start.
Salutations! Forgive our untidiness. We are gorging ourselves on this literary cornucopia because we envisaged the taste of berry.
Verily. Alas, I have hence grown suspicious that we, mayhaps, have been pronouncing library inaccurately.
Interesting theory, Adelard. Does the conversation vex you, stranger? Allow me to elucidate. We are ingesting books.
Surely we need not recount to a spiral traveler such as yourself the age-old adage of you are what you eat.
Indubitably. Now, I am intrigued by what this obviously erudite young wizard brings to the metaphorical dinner table. Let the feast begin. Illuminating, I've learned that we have much to learn about the magical arts.
Indeed. Wizard, have you designs on further provocations? Or was there perhaps a specific volume that my compatriot and I could locate for you?
Ah, yes. I laterally had a nibble of such a text. The only one of its kind, to be sure. The Alpoi Expedition, I believe it was called.
Alfoy, you troglodyte? Stranger, your query is right over there. It is, as they say, all yours.
When the High Luminary first identified the small tunnel through which the ether could be navigated, we never imagined what we'd find. New worlds, some that seemed to mock the very design of Imperia. Eventually, we came upon a world wholly constructed of pure sweetness. We have since harnessed the power of this new world's natural saccharine resources and used them to create such treats, such delights.
Interesting.
Ah, Wizard, did you find anything useful? Uh-huh. Wait, you keep saying Alfoy as if it were a real word. Let me just look at that book. Oh my, if this text is accurate, these ancient Alfoy explorers that no one in modern times has ever heard of settled right here in Caramel. They learned to harvest sugar and to make treats. Why, they may have started the entire caramel confection industry. But what became of them? And, more importantly, their knowledge. If these Alfoy knew the secrets of caramel treats, then perhaps they had other information we can use. But where else would we find ancient records of that magnitude? Oh, Gobblestone! He was notorious for hoarding trinkets and curios. Perhaps Gobsmack will let us search through the old stockpiles, if we ask nicely enough. Come, we must return to the castle.
Wow, this is interesting.
And look at that one over there, buddy. It totally looks like a fresh Schlee ball with frosting. And, oh, heads up, buddy. They're back.
Do you mind, not making us do anything this time?
We'd like nothing more. Just direct us to King Gobsmack, and we'll leave you to your cloud spotting.
Sweet. Thanks, little buds.
Double thanks, little buds. Just use that door over there. They're like putting new locks on the other door. Something about keeping witches out.
Alright guys, well, I'm going to call it there. I'll catch you guys later in the next episode of Wizard101 on my Duel School Wizard. Have a good day, guys. Bye.